Hello everybody, welcome back to Easy Weeknight Cooking with Heart's Desire Spice Blends. And what do we have tonight? Chicken curry. This is a seriously simple recipe that is so easy for a weeknight. What are we going to need? You've got our recipe right in the description. We're going to need 1 pound of meat, 1 tablespoon of our blend of the month curry, 1 13-ounce can of coconut milk, 1 tablespoon of some sort of cooking oil. We're also going to need some sort of vegetable. What we have tonight is a small bag of vegetables, so why don't we get cooking? Tonight I'm going to be using ye old enamel cast iron because we want a small-ish pot for this that can handle liquids and that we can brown easily. So, you're going to start off by heating up your pan, and on high heat, we're going to start off heating up our oil. About a tablespoon of oil right in the bottom of your pan. When that is warm, we're going to brown our meat. Tonight I am using country-style ribs, pork country-style ribs. You can use chicken, you can use just about anything in this, and if you happen to be a vegetarian, you can use something totally different. Go ahead and use lentils, I don't care, it's great stuff. And we have hot oil, so it is time to put in our meat. Make sure that your meat is evenly distributed across the bottom of your pan. That way we get even cooking. So go ahead and put a lid on that. We're going to be waiting no more than 5 minutes before we turn that. We want a little bit of browning. We want some good fond developing on the bottom of our pot. And we're going to be scraping that up using our coconut milk. Yum. I don't know if you guys have heard the news, but we are thinking of replacing our curry with a garam masala. Go ahead and let us know in the comments what you think of that. We are looking good here. And we are almost done here. Not quite. Now I'm going to leave the lid off because we could use a little bit more browning on this. So, we are looking good here. This is ready for our coconut milk. And as you can tell here, it is quite solid on top. So, I'm gonna have to spoon that out. Look at that. Seriously. Go ahead and spoon those out. And we are going to break up those solids, and as they warm up, they're actually going to melt. And we get a really beautiful looking sauce as they heat up. You take a look here. You can see that milky whiteness there. It really does look like milk. That's great stuff. Next thing you're gonna do is take your curry. This is 1 tablespoon of our curry. Dump it in there and stir it in until everything's well incorporated, and you'll have bits of curry just kind of floating here and there. You wanna go ahead and try to make sure it's not sticking to a lot of things. That way, as it goes into that coconut, you get this just rich yellow curry here. It's gorgeous. And at this point, if you have fresh vegetables, throw them in now. Your frozen vegetables will need to heat up, but your fresh vegetables need to cook a little bit. So, my zucchini's gonna go right on in. Let that heat for a little bit. And these will soften, and when you're cooking this with only fresh vegetables, not frozen vegetables, then you can get away with undercooking your meat just a little bit because you're going to be heating up this coconut milk and the vegetables at the same time. The vegetables do need to get done before this is served so that you don't get just big bites of raw vegetables. Now we can go ahead and put the lid on in order to let the heat come back up because we do not have a simmer here yet. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for a simmer there. Then we throw in our frozen vegetables, let the temperature come back up, and then we can serve. How easy is that? Seriously. And there's one more note I want to make. Some of you may say, well, where's the salt and sugar, Natalie? because sugar does really great with this. I would recommend brown sugar if you're going to be using some sugar, because the molasses in there will add some gorgeous notes to that. And of course, a little bit of salt and sugar to taste on this. And let's check this out. We have a simmer. Our zucchini is actually getting nice and bright, which tells me that it is time to put in the frozen vegetables. So spoon in your frozen vegetables. At this point, all we need to do from here is get those frozen vegetables up to temperature and we can serve. I love this. Absolutely easy dinner, and it goes together in a snap. We have come back up to temperature. So what do you say? Go ahead and serve some up. The smell is incredible, guys. Would you look at that? Oh boy, is that good or what? Seriously, time to taste this wonderfulness. It is really hot. really hot. I wish you could see the steam coming off of this stuff. It's great. Oh, yummy. And you've got just a teeny bit of heat back in the back. The zucchini is not overdone, it's not mushy. You've got lots of colors in there, lots of vibrant flavors. Curry definitely has its own flavor that it's adding to that coconut milk, and it is awesome. And I am seriously hungry. Go ahead and visit our website if you need some, or just send me a message, no problem. And next week, stay tuned. We're going to be doing some of the recipes from the Tasting with Orrin Moore Meadery in the next couple of weeks. So stay tuned, keep things tasty, and we will see you next week.